Hello, namaste. It's me, Shakti Sundari, and I'm with you again today to read more from the Radiance Sutras by Lauren Roche. So today we are on Yukti verse 9, and we're being introduced to another way of meditating and being present to the wonder of life. So we've been introduced to breath, and we've been introduced to an awareness of the inside and the outside and the polarities, playing with that. And we've also been introduced to the chakras or the energy centers and taking our attention there, our awareness, and then also an awareness of color and sound and vibration. So all of these very simple steps, in a way, which are building up this foundation for us of different tools and techniques for accessing states of bliss and awareness of our oneness with everything. So today, something else is going to be introduced, and that is all of our senses as a gateway to awakening and to the divine. So here is the Sanskrit from Yukti verse 9. Shiki pakshai chitra rupai mandalai shunya panchakam dyatyata anutare shunya pravisha hridai bhavet. I'm going to read that again. Shiki pakshai chitra rupai mandalai shunya panchakam Yata anutare shunye pravesha hridaya bhavet. And let's see and listen to the beautiful translation into English. The senses declare an outrageous world, sounds and scents, ravishing colors and shapes, ever-changing skies, iridescent reflections. All these beautiful surfaces decorating vibrant emptiness. The God of love is courting you, light as a feather. Every perception is an invitation into revelation. Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touching. Ways of knowing creation. Transmissions of electric realization. The deepest reality is always right here. Encircled by splendor in the center of the sphere, meditate where the body thrills to currents of intimate communion. Follow your senses to the end and beyond, into the heart of space. Ooh, just amazingly gorgeous. These words, they are just so potent and so lustrous, sensual, awakening. I love it so much. And the senses, again, like so often in traditional classical spirituality and religion, our senses, we've been taught to deny them. Our lower chakras, we've been taught to deny. What is an aspect of the feminine, we have been taught to deny and dissociate or numb ourselves out to. But our lower chakras and our feminine aspects, energy and principles, and our sensuality are a key doorway to awakening and reveling in the beauty of life. So the senses declare an outrageous world. I mean, don't you just love that? Sounds and scents, ravishing colors and shapes. Those words just already conjure up this amazing spectacle, a kaleidoscope of myriad of colors, tastes, sounds, shapes, stimulating our senses. Ever-changing skies, and today, no blue skies in London today, grey skies and wind. Ever-changing, just like the emotions, just like life, ever-changing. iridescent reflections, all these beautiful surfaces decorating vibrant emptiness. You see and feel the paradox in that vibrant emptiness. The God of love is courting you, light as a feather. Now that image for me suggests several things. Light as a feather invites us to awaken to the subtleties of life, to the subtleties of energy that permeate us. Very light, light as a feather. And also I'm reminded of a Tantra workshop, one of the very first Tantra workshops I took part in actually, where we did this exercise with touch, where a beautiful young man took a purple feather and stroked my entire body with that feather for a very long time with love and presence. Light as a feather. That touch with the feather, so present, so loving, so devotional, awakened my Shakti Kundalini energy. My entire body and being were streaming with aliveness, pleasure, ecstasy, arousal, and a sense of going way beyond this finite ego self, just with the touch of a feather. But it's also just a metaphor for the very refined, subtle awareness we can awaken to as we deepen into these practices. Every perception is an invitation into revelation. Every perception is an invitation into revelation. Wow, wow, yeah? Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, all of our senses. Again, in our modern day life, so often we've numbed ourselves or shut down our sensitivity. Sometimes there's a degree to which we have to do this. If we're living in a modern city like I do, like London, it's full on. If we were fully open to life all the time, it would be too overwhelming, it would be too much. But there has been so much shutting down that sometimes for the people that I work with, and this is part of Tantra, there is a needing to remember how to feel, how to sense, how to emote, and to remember the profound sensitivity of all of our senses and the gift that they bring us. These are all, as Shiva says, ways of knowing creation, transmissions of electric realization. The deepest reality is always right here, right now. What are you sensing? What are you feeling? What are you touching? What are you hearing? Can you allow your auditory sensing to expand out so you can hear the birds, you can hear the cars, you can hear airplanes, you can hear whatever it is you can hear in your environment, just being really still and expanding out? If you can do that with just one sense, imagine what it's like to do with all of them at once. Wow, you know, it's full on. Encircled by splendor in the center of the sphere, meditate, be present. No thought, be present, where the body thrills to currents of intimate communion. Isn't that beautiful? Making love with life, intimate communion. We are one with life. We are making love in every moment when we attend to the intimate communion of touch, of sound, of smell, of sight, of sense. Even as our eyes alight upon a beautiful sight, it can be ecstatic and awakening. We are making love. We have this potential. Follow your senses to the end, but don't stop there, and beyond, into the heart of space. So once again, it's that sense of when we drop in fully, in total to experiencing all of life, we can kind of move through from the abundance of stimulation, the abundance of sensory awareness, through a portal that takes us into depth of heart, of silence, of stillness, of grace, of awareness of the divine. So beautiful. So as you eat your lunch today, as you listen to your music today, as you touch yourself or the ones that you love, be present, make it a meditation, and find the revelations in that holy communion. That's my sharing for today. Thank you again for being with me. So much love, Sat Nam, and Namaste.